to be careful because rosé is an eccentric one.
Oh, really?
I'm not doing that.
Parfait. That was very expertly done. You said that rosé is quite eccentric, so there's a different opening up of rosé champagne than the normal brut. That definitely reflects an expert there. Well, right here we have Vitalie Taittinger, who's part of the world-renowned Taittinger family and, of course, the very well-known Champagne House. And Vitalie, from 2007, you've worked with Taittinger as a global brand ambassador, an artistic director, as well as a marketing manager.
Yes.
So this all sounds incredibly fabulous. I would quite like your job, but I actually have no idea what a typical day in the life of Vitalie Taittinger actually consists of, or does that just not happen?
The thing which is typical is that I don't have a typical day.
I was thinking that, I was like, yeah, that probably does not exist.
No, because doing such many things, you are every day asked for something else, and you are taking care of many parts of the brand. So a day I will have a full meeting day with production to be sure that the boxes will be there at the right time, well done, in the good everything. And another day I will go to Paris and to meet journalists. And the day after I will prepare the culinary prize with Lynn, for example.
Or just go to the BAFTAs, like.
Or just go to the BAFTA.
Someone has to do it.
Which is not every day, as you know.
But it was definitely a lot of fun last night.
Yes, really nice. It was. Thanks to you.
And amazing champagne also helps. But I was just wondering, how did you actually get started in the business? Because you actually have an artistic background,
yes,
don't you?
It was not my idea to join the business at the beginning because I was fond, and I'm still fond of art.
Yes.
And I studied art. I started to work as an illustrator, and my father was working in the company of Champagne since 30 years, and it was part of a family group, and the group was owned by a lot of pieces of my family.
Yes.
And they were all working in, so no place for our generation at this time. And that explains why I was not working in any business and was free to do my own way.
So there was no pressure to join?
No, not pressure at all.
That's impressive, yeah.
And one day they decided, the whole family decided to sell the group.
Yes.
My father was super sad, and for him it was not their group, it was the group of their father, their grandfather. And
the legacy,
Yes, so it was quite too early to take the money and just tell goodbye. And he fighted a lot to be able to rebuy the Champagne Taittinger. And finally, when he succeeded, I just thought that it makes sense to follow him. So I asked him, hey, Dad, I'm not the proper economist who will help you to many things, but I can help doing marketing, and I would be happy to work with you and to learn with you.
And also you can bring your own interests and your artistic skills and appreciation to the brand too.
But when you are a father and when you are just when you have just rebought the company, you have some pressure. So artistic background is not the one you.
That's not what you play up in your pitch.
I will help you.
Yeah.
Sure. No, at the beginning it was not obvious for him, but after we worked together, and it was really. It has always been a very good relationship, even in job.
And how do you bring kind of your artistic background now, would you say, to the brand?
I think it helps a lot because artistic background, people never thought about that, but when you are in an artistic way, you have to work a lot. Mm-hmm. So I think I learned that how to work, and it was the first thing I knew. The second thing is that it's another way to think about things. So I was quite ready for many things. I was able to do everything about the packaging, everything about the illustration, how to make a brochure, how you print. So I just made my way like that, and today it's always helpful because it's always a question about how you speak, how your brand is speaking, and it's always relative to the art background. It can be, it can always be.
So would you say that that artistic background, and that affiliation with the arts is something which makes Taittinger stand out a bit from other family-owned champagne houses?
I think that it's something we have in our blood since a long time, and it started very early with the Taittinger collection, with the first one has been released in the 80s, and it was Vitalie. So it was. I think we always thought that art and champagne was really linked, and also I think we love art in family. It's really a family gift, because it's a gift to be able to love art.
And isn't your father very into music too?
Yes, into every kind of art, poesy, music, theater, opera, so and of course movies also. But I think, yes, what makes you different from the other brand is the way you live your brand.
Yeah.
What is different is we are different. So if we express our difference, it's something which is part of our house too.
And what I didn't realize, just thinking of expression and how you use that, is that you actually have 11 different kinds of cuvées.
Yes.
And I didn't realize this. I was like, wow.
A true history.
Amazing. And obviously those have developed over time. You've expanded the range. What would you say is do you have a particular favorite, or is there a way which you particularly to enjoy one cuvée with a certain type of food or occasion? Is there some kind of tradition you have?
I think that we have I have the basic cuvée for me, everyday enjoying cuvée, which is a Brut Reserve.
Yeah.
I love this cuvée because everywhere in the world, when you are taking a bottle of Brut Reserve, it's always the same taste, and for me it's very classic, very elegant.
And how would you describe the taste of the Brut, the standard Brut, compared to other well-known
I will
champagnes?
Explain.
Yes.
For me, the Brut is really the classic one. It not necessarily a need to be paired or something like that. Can have it just to start.
We enjoyed
it
it classic yesterday.
Yes. You have a lot of Chardonnay, so you have this freshness. It's light, it's elegant, and in the same time you have something which is round and which is grilled. Taittinger, it's always a little bit grilled because we don't want to have something which is too hard and too heavy. So this is a Brut Reserve. After, if you want to have something which is even more precise, more on the minerality, something which is very straight down, you have the Prélude, which is a balance between Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, only Grand Cru. So you have something which is very pure and typically in our style too, because you have this Chardonnay background which is very strong, and in the same time you have the structure of the Pinot Noir, which is chosen for the minerality and not the fruit and the opulence. So you have something which is super straight, and I love this one pairing with oyster or sea bass. It's something which is delicious. And after, if you want one which is I have many. Well.